Baker explodes in anger.
In Japan, one debate has been dominating headlines day after day. It's the controversy surrounding the Ohtani Rule. A player who's elite, both on the mound and at the plate. His very existence is now shaking the rules of the game itself. And then, something Baker said changed the way people see the game. Is this special treatment or proof that the game is evolving? What do you think?
Thank you for being here. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to subscribe.
Other teams push back against the Ohtani Rule.
When Shohei Ohtani starts a game as a pitcher, he can stay in the lineup as the designated hitter even after leaving the mound. To understand why this has become such a heated debate, you have to look at how this rule came to exist in the first place. During the 2021 Major League Baseball All-Star Game, Ohtani, then playing for the Los Angeles Angels, received special treatment that quickly became a major talking point. Then, in 2022, that same rule was officially adopted for regular season games. Normally, once a starting pitcher is taken out of the game, that player is considered substituted and cannot continue playing on defense or remain in the batting order. But for Ohtani, an exception was created, allowing him to stay in the game as the designated hitter even after his pitching duties were over. Right now, Shohei Ohtani is the only player benefiting from this rule. And in many ways, he is the rule. His presence alone defines it. But Ohtani isn't just vital to the Los Angeles Dodgers. He's essential to the entire business of Major League Baseball. Last season, the Dodgers set a new franchise record for total attendance. And thanks to Shohei Ohtani's performance, the impact is undeniable. Average attendance at away games has jumped by more than 12% compared to last year. When one player generates this kind of economic impact, it becomes clear. This is an Ohtani-first reality. On social media, many fans are pushing back, and the tone is overwhelmingly positive. If you're going to deny a one-of-a-kind two-way player, then why not develop the next one and expand the game's future? I thought this was some kind of gray area loophole, but there's nothing wrong with it at all. It's the same as the regular season. What's the issue now? Voices like these are everywhere, showing strong support for Shohei Ohtani and what he represents. In other words, most fans see the Ohtani Rule as completely legitimate, and they're fully behind Shohei Ohtani and his challenge. Right now, Ohtani is the only player in Major League Baseball, truly pulling off the two-way role at a high level. And in reality, he's the only one who can actually take advantage of this rule. That overwhelming presence is exactly why it's come to be known as the Ohtani Rule. So, what do you think? Is this an unfair rule made just for Ohtani? Or is it a great move to revive MLB's popularity and inspire the next generation of kids to dream bigger? Next, let's take a look at the emotional words Baker shared about two-way players.
Baker fires back at Ohtani critics.
Don't just follow what someone else has done. Don't just repeat it. Surpass it. People who achieve something truly great are the ones who take what others said was impossible and believe they can do it, then create something entirely new. These words, once spoken by Shohei Ohtani, perfectly capture the way he lives his life. He's gone beyond conventional limits, carving out a path no one had ever achieved before. And now, with the introduction of the Ohtani Rule in Major League Baseball, a new wave of controversy has emerged over how far this rule should go. As the debate intensifies, one legendary figure who has spent decades in the game, Dusty Baker, has stepped in and strongly pushed back. Dusty Baker appeared remotely on a Japanese radio show and addressed the recent wave of criticism surrounding the Ohtani Rule like this. I've been in this game for over half a century. I've seen countless stars, both as a player and as a manager. And I've lived through the game's evolution time and time again. Then, with a hint of sarcasm, he continued, "Honestly, I can't help but wonder, why now? This rule didn't just show up overnight. It was first used in the 2021 All-Star Game and then implemented in regular season play the following year. Everyone knew about it. And back then, hardly anyone was speaking up this loudly about it. When Shohei was with the Angels and not having a major impact on the standings, people stayed quiet. But now that he's with the Dodgers, on the biggest stage, producing results, becoming the face of the game, suddenly it's not fair? That doesn't add up. To me, it sounds like nothing more than jealousy." He then turned his message toward the rest of the league. "If you really have a problem with it, then go do it yourselves. Develop a two-way player, someone who can produce both on the mound and at the plate. This rule wasn't created just for Shohei. It was put in place for the moment someone capable came along. The real issue is, right now, he's the only one who can actually do it. So it's not the rule that's special, it's Shohei who's special. And if you deny this rule, you're denying that evolution itself. Baseball has always changed. Look at the designated hitter rule. When it was introduced, it faced a storm of criticism. But now, it's completely accepted in both leagues. The same goes for the pitch clock and instant replay. People didn't like them at first, but now they're just part of the game. Times change, players evolve, and baseball evolves with them. If you can't accept that, then you have no right to talk about the future of this game. It's true. Accepting change isn't just about sports. It's something that applies to the way we live our lives as well. Dusty Baker went even further, explaining just how much Shohei Ohtani is transforming the game. What Shohei is doing goes beyond breaking records. He's expanding the sport of baseball itself and rewriting its history. Elite as a pitcher, elite as a hitter. And he keeps doing it like it's completely normal. This is a level humanity has never seen before. Whenever something new appears, people always try to tear it down. But that way of thinking, it's time for it to come to an end. And finally, he sent a heartfelt message to the next generation. And what I want young players to understand is this. Don't look at what he's doing and write it off as something you could never achieve, just because it's special. He didn't succeed as a two-way player from day one. It took daily effort, learning from failure, and the courage to keep doing what no one else would. That's what made him who he is today. Baseball is always evolving. If you have passion for both pitching and hitting, then believe in that path and go for it. Even if people around you say it's impossible. That's their limit, not yours. He's living proof of that. So don't box in your own potential from the start. Go all in and chase your dreams. Two-way is impossible. There's no way it can be done. Those were the words once thrown at Shohei Ohtani, time and time again. But he pushed back, stayed true to his belief, and ultimately changed the rules of the game itself. What his journey teaches us isn't to question the impossible, but to believe in possibility and have the courage to chase it. Now that Major League Baseball has entered the era of the Ohtani Rule, maybe what we should focus on isn't envy, but development. Creating environments that support young players who dream of going two-way. Building flexible training systems, fostering a team culture, that embraces bold challenges. All of it becomes the foundation for the next star. Shohei Ohtani isn't just a player. He's living proof of evolution and a light guiding the future of baseball.
Thanks for watching all the way through. What did you think? Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments. We'd love to hear from you. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and join us as we continue to follow Shohei Ohtani's incredible journey. See you in the next one.